Okay. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. OTK just coming back. Gonna open up the panel for everybody real soon. But I just want to do a live real quick. You know, maybe a little longer. Who knows? You know, I was scrolling up my articles, and what did I see? My man LTBA is back. So go ahead and show that man love. Go ahead and subscribe to that man. The best promoter on YouTube. One of the realest channels out there. Opinionated. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, IBT? You know, the guy got me motivated to get my channel back up. That's who IO is to me. So go ahead and show that man some love. You know what I mean? Remy 22. Not sure about the details, man, but I hope you get better. I enjoy your content, man. So prayers go out to you. And shout out to my man SA Sport and Advantage, the man with the master plan, the upper hand. You know what I mean? Go ahead and show that man some love. He got some good content, some good breakdowns. It's what he does. And of course, that channels tab. Go ahead to that channels tab, man, and subscribe to all them guys, UGC, THC, Truth Hurts Crew, and the underground community. That's what we're doing out here. That's what we're doing out here. We're just pushing that boxer talk. We're just enjoying ourselves, man. I've been feeling good today, man. So I felt like I was going to do it live. Oh, yeah. And so I just hopped on. Talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, man, instead of being selfish today. Just showing some love to the community. You know what I mean? Give it back. You know what I mean? It's great to give. You know what I mean? So here it is. More Boxer Talks. Ronald Finkley in the building. We got IBT Immortal. I remember when that dude was the rookie of the year. Now he's wiping them out in the coaches prediction league. Ronald Finkley, this dude right here, fire content, the wolf of the UGC. You know what I mean? He lets it be known, very vocal on how he feels about the sport and keeping it 100. So go ahead and show both of those guys some love if you can. I'm gonna drop the link just to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. You got a question for me? You got a question for somebody who ends up on the panel? Please drop in the comment section. And we're going to make this work. You know what I mean? We're going to make this work. Open topics. We out here. Open topics. Boxer Finesse in the building. This is the man that holds the London crown down. It's what he does. This is the caffeine OTK in the building. This is pot of coffee OTK in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah. IBT. When there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way. IBT. Slow weekend of boxing. Yeah. Junior middleweights in the building. You know what I mean? Junior middleweights in the building. Link has been dropped. Y'all more than welcome to hop on. Yeah, that's the man holding the London crown down, man. You know what I'm saying? That's boxing finesse. He says it with passion. He says it passionately. He drops jewels with passion. You know what I mean? He means everything he says, and he says everything he means. Yeah, man. But that's what basically this is. It's just an appreciation live. So if y'all got something you want to put out there, or if you want to talk BOXING, that's what it's about, man. Want you kid in the building. We out here. Yeah. We got some undisputed fights happening. We got Taylor Ramirez. Great fight. Great matchup. Something I'm looking forward to. We got AJ and Tyson Fury, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, going down. It's happening. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get that undisputed work. Belts do matter, and so do fighters. But why can't it all come together? Oh, damn it. Yo, Black, come back. I think I might have just accidentally cut you out. I just tried to pull you in. Shout out to Black Horseman. What's going on, Black?
What's up, family? Shout out to the TAC. What's going on, homie?
Hey, what's going on, man? Just decided to do a live, man. Get up on here and chop it up with the team. You know what I mean? It's been a while, but I'm back. So is IO. So go ahead and subscribe to that, man. Don't forget what I said. Don't let it slip your memory. You know what I mean? If you're catching the playback in the middle of the video at this moment, go ahead and subscribe to that guy.
Yes, sir.
We need that. You know, we need he could use this support because he gives plenty of support. He's on panels all over YouTube talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead and shout out. And this man right here, Black Horseman, the head of Voltron, the UGC community. You know what I'm saying? This is the man who started the whole UGC community. So shout out to him. You know what I mean? Welcomed me with open arms. Shout out to the Black Horseman. Let's get this man a hand. Shout
out to the homie one too.
Yeah, man. Let's get this man a hand. But
random boxing talk, man, that's the most lit shit. I love random boxing talk. You can go anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere you want. Anywhere you want, man. Anywhere. And that's what's great about it. And in the open topics. And yes, I do have an open panel, yo. So if you do miss the link, let me know. I'll drop it. And as long as that bullshit meter don't go past 10, you can remain on the panel. That's how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Because the horseshit meter will, you're gone. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing it. we can't let this stray too far into the twilight zone of horseshit. So we're gonna try to keep this
horseshit.
Yeah. We, you know what I mean? We don't want that horseshit up on here. No. Any things you want to talk about today, Black?
Oh well, random. Shout out to Iron Kong. I was on this live earlier, and he was talking about what is really considered a big fight today, I guess, in boxing. And he was giving the different examples of how, you know, I guess they're not really giving the right amount of attention and promo to, like, say, a lot of unifications and undisputed. But then he also asked the question, can two non-champions fighting each other be considered a big fight? And so that kind of sparked a good little debate or a good little discussion on the panel and in the chat. So, you know, I don't know if you want to cook on that a little bit and give your perspective on that.
Well, I would say belts and attributes contribute to big fights. Social media has been definitely a factor of late. Style matchups can be something that could be considered, and the if and the it factor also. I think all those things contribute, and skill set contribute to big fights. And when you got 2 or 3 of those, or 1 or 2, you know, about 2 or 3, then basically you got a huge fight on your hands. But you know, yeah, I think they all contribute to it as of now. But I wish they would attach themselves to the belts to solidify themselves as champions, and I wish the champions would allow these people to participate in the party. You know what I'm saying? So, and these sanctioned bodies. So yeah, there's some stuff there, you know what I mean? But you know, we got that undisputed happening soon now, here and there.
Well, speaking on that,
go ahead.
Yeah, you saying 140. Okay, good. I was just about to go there. Speaking of the undisputed, what do you feel about Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders unifying on the same day as Ramirez and Taylor for undisputed?
I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know who stole the date, who had the date in prior, but I wouldn't mind maybe holding off.
Taylor Ramirez was definitely set in stone first.
Really? I'm not sure. So if that's what you're saying, I guess that's what it is. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like this. I think that it should have probably been held off a week before, or came on sooner, or held off to a week after, because I think that just it breaks up the pie a little bit, and it winds up hurting yourself when you post, when you drop your motherfucking fight on the same day as another big fight happening. You're kind of hurting that, you're kind of hurting what they got going on and what you got going on, because you're gonna be guys gonna be bouncing back and forth, and I think that could hurt for views. Especially, I'm not sure how it works with ratings, if it has the same thing that we have on YouTube. What's that called, where you got to stay on and watch all the time?
Watch time.
Yeah, like watch time, basically.
Audience retention.
Yeah, audience retention. So I don't know how that affects ratings, but that's actually a good question. But I think if that does affect ratings, that could be a problem. So I don't understand why they would do that, especially if they could chop it up and they get all the views, because some people ain't going to turn over. And if nothing else is going on, even if you ain't interested in the fight, you're going to be like, you know what? Oh, there's a boxing match on. Let me go catch it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think it ain't a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, because I was just sitting there thinking about it when I was on Iron Kong Live. I'm like, okay, Canelo's gonna fight Billy Joe, right? So say if that's official, it's on the same day. Whoever's the winner out of Ramirez and Taylor, it's gonna kind of get overshadowed. Like the fans is not gonna really be as enthused as if it was just on that one. I feel like, in my opinion, Taylor Ramirez deserves their day. You know what I mean? Being that is a big event for boxing, is big for their career. Whoever wins is going to be undisputed. And I think Canelo and Billy Joe deserve their own day. That's a unification bout, and that's big in itself. But it shouldn't be competing against each other, because it's taken away from the victory of the other. You feel me? Or the magnitude of the other, kind of what you were stating. And it's just like, let's just say, like how you were saying, you think Ramirez is going to win and get the upset. Let's just say Ramirez wins. How much freaking credit and attention he going to get from that when you got Canelo celebrating his pretty much clear victory over Billy Joe Saunders, which we predicting to happen? So it's like, it's kind of messed up, because it's going to take away from his, that winner's moment on that day. Shouldn't be overshadowed by the other. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a good point to bring up, because I didn't think about it, honestly. I really did. I haven't gave it much thought till you brought it up. But like I said, I think it may take the shine, especially if you get an undisputed champion. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get an undisputed champion, but being the fact that you are getting one, I do feel like it eats some of the shine. But it is what it is. I mean, even if they trying to choke the views for whatever reason, man, go ahead and still do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I do feel like it steals a little of the shine, because people just watching Canelo, and we know how that fight can end, though. You know what I mean? They enjoy watching Canelo. Great skill set, good champion. You know what I'm saying? The guy can fight, great boxer. But I mean, when Undisputed is going on, man, let them guys in the smaller weight class shine, man. Go ahead with that, man. If that's the case, if he had the date, if Undisputed had the date first, you know what I mean. But
now I don't know that for certain, but I'm assuming that, because I think Billy Joe, I think they just announced last week or a week and a half ago that about the Canelo Billy Joe, in May. But I know that Ramirez and Taylor, that was already cooking, you know what I'm saying, before this date that got thrown around for Billy Joe and Canelo. But we already know he always fights in May and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a bad idea for Top Rank ESPN to have it on the same day. Like, look, man.
You killing the shine of your own
shit.
Yeah, your own shit by dropping it on a Canelo date. Also, if it goes that way, it's still that's not a good move on the fact. On Bob Arum. You know what I mean? If Top Rank doing that, because that doesn't make any sense. It's just like, why you want to throw shine away, or are you just doing it to be bitter because you ain't got Canelo? Because he wants Canelo, but he too cheap to get him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh shit!
Yeah, but
I
but
was
you can't compete with him. That would be stupid. Like, why would
yeah,
you be trying to
right.
compete?
Just to take a view here or there is crazy, man. But you know, I'm scrolling through my comments, and what do I see?
IO,
Shout out to IO.
my dog.
You're more than welcome to hop on the panel, man. You know it's an open panel if you can. If not, it's all good. But go ahead and sub to that guy right there. I just want to shout him out because he always shouts me out because that's what we do. You know what I mean? You know, but love over here. So here we
Oh,
go
no
right
doubt.
here. Boom. Here's the here's a link. I don't know why my shit's running slow out the blue. Hey Lisa, the queen's in the building.
My
The
shit was
queen.
fucking up yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Every once in a while, when I got something going on, if I do disappear for a moment, it'll only be for a few minutes. For some reason, my Wi-Fi connection just cuts out. Like it doesn't. It's there, but it just cuts out for some odd, strange reason. And the motherfucking cable company don't. You know, they take their time trying to fix shit like that, but let you miss a bill. The motherfuckers be like, oh, they'll turn you off from their building. They ain't even got to show up.
No.
Just cut your ass off long distance. They
Mm-hmm.
quick with that shit. Get your ass back on, or you got to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Yo, why this dude getting this? Now you got these new subscriptions. Why I'm paying more if I'm a steady customer? You know what I mean? Then they, you know what I mean? They start bullshitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to IOTBA. Jumping off subject here, but yeah, man. But the fact that we get in a undisputed, I think, is a great thing for boxing. Two undisputed heavyweight two. I'm not sure about that whole Spence Bud thing. Like, I'm really concerned for the welterweight division that this man going to say that the WBO don't count and consider himself undisputed once he gets that Ugas work.
Whoa! What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Errol said that?
Nah, I just see that happening.
Oh.
Yeah, I see that narrative coming about. Yeah, but don't nobody care about the WBO, and it's gonna be like, okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy. Let's see. I mean, Jamel not acting like that.
Nah, Jamel ain't doing that. But I mean,
Jamel got three belts, and he looking at getting the WBO. So Errol got to be step up on some big champ shit. Stop.
I'm surprised Jamel saying stuff about Bud though.
Yeah, get into that. I heard somebody mention that on Iron Cone's
live. Like why you have to go get your brother?
Why you gotta go get your H-Town brother then? No?
Like that smoke right on your street. You went around the block to get your man, so it's like, yo, he messing with me.
You gotta go get your big brother, big Orthodox brother. Man, bro, that's woo.
And you know what's funny about Jamel? He was calling out a whole bunch of little guys. I was like, what? And he was super mad. I'm like, yo, man, you got smoke there, man. You undisputed. You can move up when your brother move up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Spence gonna move up, you know, eventually. So that clears the air for all three of you. You know what I mean? Because he got that undisputed work coming up soon, right?
Jamel?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let me see the 12th. So actually, yeah, Max Teixeira got a fight coming up with the Castano this month. So that's what, according to Romo, is his coach, his trainer, whatnot. He said that they, you know, him and Derek James agreed that they're gonna make the undisputed happen next if Teixeira wins. So if Castano wins, that's a whole different story. We don't know what the hell.
I don't understand the energy. To be honest with you, I don't understand Jamel's energy. Like, this man is a 3-belt unified champion doing big champ shit, and he talking about dudes in 3 weight classes and skipping him. It's like, how someone skipping you when they fought in 3 weight classes from 135 to 140 and 147. They've been in 3 weight classes. You've only been in 1. You're skipping everybody.
Hey, Bruce, what's up, man? If you got time, hit the link. Say holla at the kid, man. Ride with the kid. Come holla at the kid, man.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, Bruce, to come on. You know, like I said, it's an open panel for anybody. I caught the video you did. Shit was dope. Dropped it. You know what I'm saying? I seen that one that I gotta give it the punch, man. He did that one about El Heyman. That shit was pretty good too. I was like, that shit was when he did the voiceover. It was creative.
What was the title of the video?
I can't think of it offhand, but go ahead and check out Bruce's video and check out Plunge's video. I think they both Bruce's last video, I'm pretty sure, and Plunge's last video, or not his last video, but that I think that they're worth, and you know what I mean. They're worth your time. You know, they're worth your time, y'all.
Yeah.
Very entertaining, and some facts there too on Bruce shit. But yeah, I really enjoy both of those videos. Shits is both dope. But back to it, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. So we're gonna get undisputed in 2 divisions, and I just don't understand why. I think we was chopping it up on your live that once these guys get to a certain point, they energy change.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They energy change because you see Jamel doing big things, and then he talking about fighting smaller guys. It's like, what is that? You ain't even undisputed yet. Like, why are you even considering these dudes right now? Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you. Why would you move? You know what I mean? Bring somebody up, or even move up for that matter. You know what I mean? But you talking about smaller guys, so none of that shit makes any sense to me. You know what I mean? It really doesn't. Like I don't get it. Like here I am giving this dude promo, and now he talk about fighting guys like Bud. It's like why you throwing this dude in front of? Why you throwing yourself in front of Earl? Like you got things in front of you. You still got a belt to get. You know what I mean? Same with Ramirez and Taylor talking about Teal. Like, man, y'all both got work in front of you, man. Tend to the dude in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Tend to this. This is big work. That's going to be a serious fight. They need to be focused on one another. Undisputed about to go down. You don't want 2 confused dudes going in there and unfocused motherfuckers fighting for undisputed. So be on your A game. Don't give that shit no energy until you become undisputed.
I agree. You know, so crazy. Like I was sitting there thinking as you was talking, like about Jamel, like I, you know, with what he's accomplished up to this point, you know, I've become a fan of Jamel. You know, I feel like he's been on some big champ shit, and I just feel like when it comes to looking at a lot of the other stuff that's been going on in Texas, as far as Texas fighters, he one of the few ones that's keeping the heart of Texas alive, man. You know,
yeah. And shout out to IO too, Mr. 214 in the building. You know what I mean? Shouting out everybody across the pond and everywhere. One of the most motivational. You know what I'm saying? One of the most motivational dudes on YouTube, man. They're just keeping the hype train going. And I don't mean the hype train in a bad way. I'm talking about hyping all the real topics, all the real shit. You know what I mean? And shout out to Jalik that always comes from left field with his angles. You know what I mean? This dude always coming from left field with his angles, and he's like looking at things outside the box. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I mean? So shout out to Jalik too, who always got a different perspective than the rest of the world because he thinks for himself.
Jalik the geometers. And he be thinking in prisms and cubes and triangles and shit. Shout out to Jalik. We fuck with you though.
Yeah, absolutely though. You know what I mean? What's going on, Jalik? What's going on, IO?
I'm just
IO.
I just tuning in to some boxing, man. It's cold.
Jalik, hold up, man. Let the homie do his intro.
Oh no,
you know how I do. It's your boy Mr. 214, and I'm on that bullshit again. Shout out to my dog 1-2 Kid. Hold up, the marvelous 1-2 Kid. Shout out to the original Don Dada of the UGC. I represent that proudly. My dog, the Black Horseman. Shout out to the most articulate man when it comes to talking boxing. And Jalik, Mr. Take That Angle leader. You understand me? And shout out to the chat, man. Say, you know what's crazy? I'm glad y'all talking about Lil Charlo. I ain't calling him Lil Charlo, but I'm just calling him Lil Charlo because he the youngest. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand this angry motherfucker, man. I don't understand this dude, fam. It's like, nigga, we giving you your flowers and all that other shit that you deserve because you earned that shit, right? But then this nigga, he wanna fight Crawford for Earl Spence now.
Damn.
He want to fight Terrence Crawford for Earl Spence, y'all. Like, oh, anybody at 147? Man, we know who you talking about. You stuttering motherfucker. We know who you talking about. And I think it's a goddamn shame. So I ain't here to give him his flowers today. Man, would you get the fuck out? Look at this nigga in this goddamn street, y'all. How the fuck I turn this shit around? Punk out. But look, we give him his flowers, and now he want to call out Terrence Crawford. He want to fight Terrence Crawford for Earl the True Spence Jr. Well, that tell me everything I need to know about Earl, fam. I'm done talking. Man, I'm done with that.
Damn, dog. Hey, but so I was saying before y'all came on that, you know, like I'm disappointed in to hear that because for a while I was like, you know, like I said, we giving him his flowers. Jamel been on some big champ shit, and he been one of the few in Texas that's still kind of keeping the heart, that lion heart, alive. You feel me? Like, well, he's the one half of the Lions Odie. Like Jamal got on some other shit, but Jamel, he been, you know, carrying himself like a true lion. But this stuff right here, I am just amazed at all of the chess moves that they have made for this guy Errol Spence. I mean, August to fucking now Jamel's gonna be in the way right there. Like, come on, man. And then I don't know. Errol be having these little weird tweets he'll make every now and then. That's just be like, huh? But, hey, man.
Man, this shit is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, dog.
This shit is ridiculous, bro. This shit right here is uncalled for in boxing, bro. And look, Teofimo. Man, look, I did this on my live last night. Well, I don't know if it was last night. Teofimo, I was all with your crazy ass until you made that statement.
What did
right?
he say?
He's talking about he mad that the YouTubers and shit. You hear me?
Oh, he said that? I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, he mad at the YouTubers and shit.
Explain what you're so mad about though with that, Io. Like, so
No. I'm mad at you. Look. Okay, so Black. This why I have. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Yeah, because I see a tweet on here. He actually saying we got to make the fights. I thought that was commendable.
Utio?
Yeah, he's like, in order us to bring boxing back, we got to have the fights that are 50-50. This is a PSA to promote.
Well, what fight is that for him? Because he been kind of double talking lately. So what fight are you talking about? What fight is he?
He said, quit being prideful, make the fight size not hard. Promoter, stop trying to make more money than the fighter. You put that on there 20 hours ago. So I don't know.
I don't know who he's referring to. And then I don't know how long he gonna be stalling on this Cambosa shit, because last I checked, that shit can't happen because of the damn travel ban shit. So he need to stop stalling, marinating. I thought him and Devin Haney was supposed to get it in.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man. I don't know.
This is Teofimo pissed me off with this shit right here. He pissed me off because you got that fight with Devin Haney out there. If you want to keep boxing interesting, motherfucker, hold on real quick, y'all.
All right.
Mar the Machine in the building. What's going on, Mar?
Shut up on my MR, yeah.
Mar was coming at me in the comments the other day. I'm like, man, I just want to hit the link. You need to fill that in.
So
shout out to you.
Jamel Charlo, he called out Crawford. I ain't see that.
I didn't either, but I'm hearing it from IO.
Well, I ain't see the call of Crawford. I told people, I said, I don't think he gonna move up to 160. So if Earl Spence, if he move up to 154, what belt he's gonna fight for? He ain't either gonna not fight for no belts, or they gonna have to get a new trainer. And
you know what's funny though? Why is it okay for Bud to move around, but nobody else talking about doing that shit? They ain't telling nobody else to move around. Oh, you should just move up. You should just move up. It's like, man, don't nobody be talking about shit like that with Benavidez. Why? You know what I mean? Like, he need to move up. If he can't make weight, he should move up. They said that shit about Tank, right? Yeah, you can't make weight, take your ass to 135 and rest your ass right there, because you move up in weight and can't make weight. It's time to move up again. You know what I mean? It's like, why this dude got to be pushed out? This dude moved up 3 weight classes already, man. Manny Pacquiao is an anomaly. So not everybody is on that is physically able to do that. But I mean, I've seen guys move up and it don't go their way, and it's basically to get them out of a lit division so that they don't become the A side. So they literally putting spikes in the road to this man to get undisputed at 147. That's all I'm saying. Just my take on it.
And who said that? I think my last live, somebody said something about Floyd is blocking it because he don't want fucking Crawford to fuck around and do back-to-back undisputed.
I won't be surprised, bro. He just seemed like that type person, bro. It's just something about him. He seemed like he like a cock blocker. Go to the club, you trying to talk to the girl, he keep trying to get all her, like, bro, stop cock blocking, bro. Damn, get out of here. That's what he seemed like. I don't know, bro. That's why I don't know, man. It's just
that's why I did that live yesterday, man. Because Floyd, man,
that shit he be doing weird.
I think he contributed to the demise of boxing in a lot of ways, you know what I'm saying? And then like with him still lingering around and pump faking and playing games and trying to get certain guys in the ring that don't deserve to be in the ring with him, but he just doing it for the bag. Everybody trying to do what Floyd do. Let me see, man. Let me see who don't need to be in this ring with me, but who gonna bring me a lot of money. Bring me a big payday though.
And nobody want to see that Logan Paul fight. That's why I got canceled or rescheduled. Nobody want to see it. Nobody don't want to. He done, bro. It's like it's time.
They need to cancel Mayweather from just any events.
Let him promote, bro. He can just promote. You don't gotta fight. I mean, gosh, it's
fighting teenagers and shit overseas. Like, what are you doing, dog?
That fight was crazy.
Nazi power, like, what are you doing? Like, damn.
He was like a little boy in the ring. He was crying and everything.
Shit. Like a dad who disciplined his son or some shit. Like, man, this is some fucked up shit, bro.
And he really went for the knockout too. Like he not playing with. I was like, wow. That's
Floyd was dancing and shit afterwards, like it was so spectacular. Like, damn, Floyd is a savage ass dude, bro. That's fucked up.
He knocked his ass.
He just beat somebody's son, bro. And he out here celebrating.
That's crazy.
Somebody little young ass son. But it is what it is. He a hater though.
Do y'all still think the Anthony Joshua fight is gonna happen next in Tyson Fury? That shit keep changing.
They keep changing.
I think so.
Different story. That's what I don't know. Every day you hear something different, and then I don't know if did y'all see the documentary on my man on MTK Global guy?
On documentary on who though? Who's the documentary on?
Tyson Fury advisor.
Oh no.
Very interesting, bro. I highly recommend watching it.
Was it to confirm some glove shit or something? What?
Nah, it's not about the gloves, but you just gotta look up MTK Global Daniel Kindahan.
Hey, some off boxing shit. Did y'all see that E60 about that dude who tried to commit suicide, but he shot his eye out and he trying to make his way back to the major league?
Oh wow, no, I never heard that.
Bro, I just heard about that shit today. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight.
Oh wow, I never heard that.
I think that's a bad idea. You gonna shoot your eye out? Like, you know, it's a good time to come back.
No, nigga trying to commit suicide. And look, you know what's crazy about it? The nigga waited 20 hours to call for help, bro. What y'all go watch that shit on E60?
Oh
hey,
wow,
man, God had other plans for him.
Yeah.
Not today, motherfucker.
You're like, you ain't gonna bleed out today,
baby. Ain't no easy way out. Ain't no shortcut home, motherfucker. you gotta have to ride this shit. Yeah. So
after the 19th hour, he like, damn, I ain't died yet. Fuck it, man. Let me call paramedic. Fuck this shit.
Man. Yeah. So, hey.
Hey, but like respect to Charlo, because he is on that big champ shit. Who the fuck do little Charlo think he is? Talking about people got to come see him from 168 and 160. They got to come to 154. They were thinking 154. Nigga, who is you?
Well, if he ain't going up, then if they want to see him, they do got to come see him at 54.
But like, he talking about Canelo. Canelo got to come see him. Like, at one, I don't understand that shit, but look, get back to Teofimo Lopez.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I was with him. You know, man, Black debated about this. I was with the nigga until he made that bullshit ass statement. Talking
But,
about,
I'm saying that,
oh,
but that statement made you change your mind about him? Like, what's
I don't even know the statement he made.
yes. No. It didn't make me change my mind. It made me agree to what you're saying now. Because Teofimo, if you're gonna make a statement like that, well, then you should be doing what Black saying. You should be fighting the fight. You should be fighting Devin Haney instead of trying to fight this Kambosos dude. Like, I was giving this nigga a pass. Okay, fight your mandatory. You know, you earned it, but you talking about you tired of these YouTubers fighting, talking about what y'all built. Well, motherfucker, if you tired of the YouTubers fighting to get this glove, why don't you fucking say Kambosos, I'll holler at you later, here go a little bit of money, and you go fight Devin Haney. And you fight all them fights that we won.
Right.
I seen that. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now.
And Devin Haney a bigger money
So
fight.
wait a minute, but but Charlo talk about fighting guys at 160 and 168, but he want them to move down. Now AI said this basically good for boxing, which I do agree with him when it comes to the energy that Jamel brings. I mean, I know he's an angry fella, but you know what I'm saying?
It
is,
though.
yeah, we need some.
I know, but he want to fight Crawford for Earl Spence. I don't respect that shit.
Yeah, that shit we don't respect. But but 1-2 is saying though, and what AI was saying is that motherfucker will fight. And, you know, he'll fight anybody. Seem like.
Well, give Harrison his third fight. That's a good fight.
I think he fight. When that dude fight, Texera Castaño was next Saturday, right? So Castaño win. All 4 straps undisputed, and then now everybody gonna have to see him. He be on some Bernard Hopkins stuff, some order to
see. But you know what pissed me off about Lil Charlo though, because he think people got he think his brother or the people who are around his brother, they got to act how he want them to act. Like they don't got their own lives. But you got your own lives, real. You can't make other people act how you want to. You say you the king. Lil Charlo, you the king in your own world, bro. You ain't everybody else king to where they have to go to your beat. No, fam.
I think it kind of worked for him in a sense because it appears he uses that for motivation to work hard. Because you gotta give him some credit. The dude don't get tired.
I don't know. I always give him credit on that. I don't think it's nobody who loves boxing more than him. But what I'm saying is he can't get mad at his brother for living his own goddamn life.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, man. Because I know I got brothers and sisters. Sometimes you have like a disagreement. I don't know.
And then he throw his brother under the bus. It's just a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So do y'all feel like these the first twins that might fight each other?
Nah, I wouldn't want to see that shit. That's crazy.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't think it'll happen, but damn, the way these niggas had to tell
that'll sell a lot of pay-per-views, I think.
That's too much right there.
A lot of pay-per-views. Jamel versus Jamal. Pay-per-views.
It's 95.
That'll be
it's 44.
His parents and Phil. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the style matchup of Spence and Ugas?
Tough.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be a difficult style for Spence to deal with. And I'm gonna give him mad props if he beat him. But that ain't gonna be no easy work, man. Ugas is the real deal in there, dog. It's gonna be a difficult style for Spence. I think that's gonna be the most, minus the Porter fight, that's gonna probably be the most difficult style he been in there with.
But I think it's a no-win situation for Ugas, man.
Yeah. Why is that?
Break it down.
The reason why I say it's a no-win situation for Ugas is because look at what happened to him in the Sean Porter fight. Earl is they big dog over there, fam.
He's gonna get robbed again, then basically.
That's right. Oh yeah, it is over here. Earl is they big dog. Earl is they big dog.
Right.
So they wanted Earl and Sean Porter was their big dog. They wanted Earl and Sean Porter, you hear me, to happen. That's why Ugas got robbed that fight. So you have to understand. Really? So you have to look at this right here. No matter if we see Ugas winning this fight, he will not win this fight on that card. Only way he win this fight if he knock Earl Spence out.
Right. Yep. I agree with you on that. I got Earl winning about 7-5 or 8-4 in a tough fight. But even if they do jerk, if he fight real good and they jerk him, it actually probably would make this name actually bigger because now he's going to be looked at as the guy that got jerked against Earl. He's going to be like,
man, fuck up that jerk shit, Jalik. Nah, we don't need that, bro. We seen him get jerked against Sean Porter. But I don't want to see him get. If he lose to Earl, lose to him. They don't need to take this from him if he win this fight. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you on that. I hate that. I hate when somebody. I don't even care if I want the dude or pick the dude to win. I hate when somebody get cheated. But we know how the business of boxing is. I mean, I knew they was going to cheat him against Porter, you know. But
I didn't. I didn't.
I thought he was gonna get the decision.
I said he gonna win, but they gonna give it to Porter because I knew they was trying to make the Porter versus Earl fight. I mean, that's how business is. And unfortunately for Ugas,
that's man. If I'm Ugas, man, if I'm Ugas, man, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go after Bud Crawford or fight a tune-up or some shit. Fight. Yep. Let that nigga wait like he made you. Fuck that.
Hey, bro. Hey, Black. Make that look. Hold up. Now you got something I want. Remember, Black, when you the same nigga preaching about how this nigga supposed to fight Ugas, but he chose Ocampos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like, and ain't this the same dude who got cheated in that Sean Porter fight? Right? So it's like now you got something I want. They didn't never want you to be, they didn't want you to be elevated Ugas. Earl Spence never was gonna fight you, fam. He didn't give a fuck about you helping you feeding your family. You know, PBC and Al Heyman, nigga, you was they little pigeon stool. Nigga, you was just there. Nigga, they got you there so Sean Porter could get that belt and fight like that to make him and Earl happen. They don't give a fuck about your Gainus Ugas on PBC family. Oh, hold up. Now they do, but he need to understand what position he in. Straight up. He the super champ. You don't got to fight these niggas.
Hey, well, I.O., this is my thing about it. That's why I can't respect Earl in that sense because, like, when he was in the IBF, right, Kell Brook gave him a shot. You know what I mean? Kell Brook gave him a shot. Kell Brook could have been on some fuck shit and just like, whatever, man, and just fought somebody else besides him or whatever the case. You know what I mean? But
and we wouldn't even been mad at Kell Brook because he had just came off that fight with Triple G. Why go right into this fight with a earnest? You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have been mad at him.
So,
but he didn't do that though. He didn't do that, Black, like you said.
Right, and regardless of the circumstances or whatever case, he might not have got it as fast as he wanted it. But Kell Brook gave Earl Spence a shot. If he didn't give Earl Spence a shot, Earl wouldn't be where he's at right now. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? So he denied Ugas that shot, bro. And when he didn't get denied. So I'm like, man, now you want to act like, oh, you got something that I want now. Like, bro, come on, man. Did he have something that Kell Brook wanted? Huh?
Remember what Earl Spence told all the welterweights tables turn? Jordanus Ugas can say that shit now. Tables turn, motherfucker.
Tables turn, dog.
Yeah, these guys.
This ain't about right. This ain't about who your favorite fighter or who you think gonna win or who you want to win. It's about right is right and wrong is wrong, fam. You know, in this in this state of boxing that we in right now, it's going downhill. You got niggas like Tiafimo mad at these YouTubers when nigga fight the fights that supposed to happen then. Nigga, I was giving you a pass because I feel like you can fight your mandatory. But since you want to come out and make a bold statement, now you Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm the king of the world looking ass nigga. Well then come out here and fight Devin Haney then, nigga.
Yeah, man. I don't like that mentality that he switched on. Like I'm taking the world and everything in it, that type of shit. You saying takeover, but all right, bro. I mean, when are you gonna do that completely?
I think he probably want to fight. I don't think Bob Arum could do it with Haney because, like I said, Devin Haney, man, that style. Most people gonna pick Tiafimo to win, but that Devin Haney style is very hard to beat.
What style though, bro? It's hard to beat. All right, okay.
Like I said, we don't even know. It's just the fact we want to see Devin Haney in there with a top guy.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm just
that's it.
when you got defense. It's hard to. Most fighters, like 90% of boxers, don't really have good defense. So he's like in the upper echelon, just as defense, upper body movement and feet. So that alone kind of gives him a chance. That is one of the scoring criteria, and he does got good fundamentals. So, and he stays in the gym, and he appears to be hungry. Yesterday, his father announced that he wasn't going to be training no more. So it's going to be interesting to see what trainer.
Is that for real or is that just a rumor though?
That was real. Yeah, I saw on his Bill Haney.
What happened? What happened?
He just said, I've resigned from training my son. I'm gonna focus on my other son and my other daughter or something like that. So I don't know if
I mean, no, that's a good move though. I respect Bill Haney for doing that, but the thing is, I hope he ain't leaving his tutelage under no fucking Mickey Bay.
Hold on. Real quick. Why is that smart though? Why is that a good decision?
Because you see, Ryan Garcia just did it, and he went to Reynoso. Virgil Ortiz dad did it. It's good to concede sometimes if you understand your potential as a trainer and how far you think you can take your son. The ultimate goal is to the highest level.
And look, Black, we ain't never heard of no riffs between the Devin Haney camp, so we can't sit up here and say, "Oh, him and his daddy was beefing." It ain't that. This was a cordial agreement, you know, and I like that.
All right. Okay.
Look what happened with Shane Mosley and his daddy. You know, they fuck up. Eventually, you know, the business of it, it can get into the way of the father and son relationship, and also it could possibly hold the fighter and the dad back from doing, you know, what they need, what they possibly could do because you know, of the situation. So I respect it. Yeah, I'm glad now, Bill Haney. Now I can hear you talk. You know, now you can talk your shit because you ain't training them. You just the outside. I mean, you can always talk your shit, but it just brought a little bit more pressure on you. Yeah, it just brought a little bit more pressure on you from talking all that shit, being a trainer, and you know, all that come with it. But I respect this move. Just like Malik said about Ryan Garcia, daddy, he did it. You got to respect that. Daddies can only take you as far as they could take you. But damn, if this nigga got Mickey Bay, oh no.
So what's up with Mickey Bay? If you don't like Mickey Bay,
I don't like Mickey Bay, bro. I just don't like him.
Mickey Bay lost to John Molina.
I mean, Roger Mayweather got knocked out a couple of times. He's a good trainer. Freddie Roach didn't have a great career, so losing that doesn't mean nothing. Also, just because you a great fighter doesn't mean you can be a good trainer, and that's or a businessman. I mean, Michael Jordan, we all know he's a great basketball player, but I don't know if you watch basketball, but his ownership.
No, but you know what I don't like about Mickey Bay, Jalik?
Yeah,
is that if you hear Mickey Bay talk before the fight, oh, Devin gonna do this, Devin gonna do that. Then after the fight, oh yeah, Devin did this, he did an excellent job doing that. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Mickey Bay. don't downplay the situation because you in this corner, fam. He don't need no yes niggas to say, oh, he did all this correct. Come on, fam. Be honest about the assessment. That's what I don't respect about Andy Ruiz. That's what I respect about Andy Ruiz and how he did Manny Robles. Manny Robles was just being honest. It wasn't like he was just throwing Andy Ruiz under the bus like that. He was just being an honest assessment of a guy who had been there and helped this man get to where he get. You don't need no nigga like Mickey Bay that's gonna be in your corner just gonna be saying, oh, Devin do excellent, Devin do this. Nah, I just don't like that guy in this corner. That's just my personal opinion.
That's a good point, because I actually didn't hear the post-fight. Like I said, I actually fell asleep on that fight. I fell asleep on that good ball fight, bro. Yeah. I'm curious to see who y'all think a good trainer though. Who y'all think would be a good trainer for Devin Haney?
A good trainer for Devin?
Yeah,
Floyd Senior.
Floyd Senior.
Well, yeah, get back with Senior, man. What happened to Senior, man? Senior ain't doing.
But yeah,
I don't know, man.
Health-wise, I don't know health-wise because it's a lot to be a trainer. You got the game plan. You got to wake up certain time. It's real structured. And I'm sure.
I mean, you can still have Bay there, but I'm just saying, like somebody working your corner. Yeah, Senior need to be there. I think.
Mickey Bay, yeah, that's true. You could just have two.
Let Mickey Bay hold the mitts on some Derrick James type shit. I was joking, Derrick James. That was a joke, but hold the mitts, Mickey Bay. And as far as somebody who's really know the game and can come up with a really good game plan, he needs somebody else. I don't think Mickey Baker.
But now I ain't gonna even lie. I wouldn't even be mad if Derrick James was in this corner because one thing Derrick James do, he teaches fighters how to sit down on their punches.
Yeah.
You know, like, and get more leverage on their punches, bro. Devin Haney already got the boxing skills. You know, the only thing with Haney is because he don't know how to sit. I don't think he know how to sit down and throw on his punches and throw them right to get as much leverage as he can in them. So I wouldn't.
You know that nigga tell him go to the Crunk Gym, man. Go to the Crunk Gym. Get with Sugar
Hill or John David
Yeah,
Jackson.
Sugar Hill. But like I say, Derrick James would be a fine candidate though, if we're honest. Because look, Charlo already had the boxing skills before he came to Derrick James. He just didn't know how to sit down on his punches.
Like
Now, look,
Jamel was known as a boxer, really skilled, uses movement a lot, and then he got with Derrick James. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
that might be good. Derrick James. I heard he might get with Blu-ray too, so we'll see.
No. Hold on. You said trainers, not fitness, and can go ahead. The difference, dog.
Like Blu-ray, bro.
Is Blu-ray a trainer or just a fitness condition dude?
Man, he is a strength and conditioning coach. He is no boxing.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying, though. So ever since Blu-ray left,
man, he got Blu-ray.
Ever since
Blu-ray left, and ILTVA's hype man left, he ain't getting no nothing.
Oh, you talking about the punching power, the strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Hey, nah, but look, I don't know, man. Ever since I don't know when y'all remember when Demetrius Andrade said, you know, these Texas boys was had in the water.
Yeah, he said, man, all them niggas, I got the blue pills, man.
Hey, I'm just saying. I ain't accusing nobody of nothing. I'm just saying what some of the other fighters done said.
The bitches on record saying that though. Funny.
Yeah, Blu-ray is. I don't know.
It's funny.
Charlo don't eat that Walmart meat. That's what he said, right? He don't eat that Walmart meat.
Oh man. Yeah, man.
I think Devin Haney gonna fight.
Texas guys.
I think he gonna fight for 2 next. That's my. I think like
that's a good fight for him.
Okay, I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna let him in.
Yo, so why did we move on from the Wilder talk so fast? Is everybody, I guess that 214 to across the pond stops at 205. But
which part about Wilder?
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, y'all didn't give Jalika a second to talk about this freaking career criminal that's sitting out here in negotiations with people that commit genocide, and y'all are over here just touting his name up.
Who the hell is that?
Jordan.
Who?
Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Sport.
Who the hell is that?
Sport Advantage.
We don't need to get into who is this. We need to get into why is Wilder not the topic of the conversation.
Oh,
that
haven't been any news.
I didn't say it was your turn. Hang on. So you're sitting here and you're not wanting a third fight because of why? Why?
All I'm gonna tell y'all is watch that documentary, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all.
Oh, they're not gonna watch it.
You're being real mysterious about it, Malik.
They're not gonna watch that shit,
crazy, bro.
They're gonna sweep it right under the rug, just like Canahan and Tyson Fury.
Okay. So Wilder Justice, what is this that you're alluding to?
Right. Oh, I don't know what he's talking about on that part. But as far as
oh, okay. So he just ran. All right.
The part that's interesting, I had heard about him like maybe a year ago, but now it seemed like with the Anthony Joshua fight and Fury, I don't know if the UK got like a witch hunt against Tyson Fury. Somebody from the UK gonna have to break that down.
Yeah, it's because he's banned there.
Oh,
it's because he's been cheating for so goddamn long.
Hold up.
He's got a career rap sheet and he can't go back.
It's like a hunt, bro. They
advantage.
They don't.
What new news on Deontay Wilder? We need to talk about him.
What's my name say?
What the hell your name
I know
say?
y'all don't want to say his name, but it's Wilder Justice.
All right, Wilder Justice. Okay, Mr. Wilder Justice. Why do we need to talk about that guy for?
Okay, so let's talk about this. When has 13 punches ever beaten 2 knockdowns?
13 punches?
13 punches, 12 seconds on the second one. Like, come on, man.
Hey, brother, when have you ever heard about it's time to get over it? Brother, it's time to get over it. It's time to let it go. Let Deontay Wilder lost go.
See, that's what's
He tried so hard, but could not stand.
It's over with. It's
Let
good
Deontay
to go.
Wilder lost go.
Everything in the criminal's basket. Like, I mean, come
Hey,
on,
man.
we gotta stand up for our American
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. He tried so hard, but could not stand. Let Deontay Wilder lost go.
Let his nuts go.
Go down, Deontay Wilder.
You're gonna sit here and you're gonna say, you're gonna say what's right for Fury, and then he's gonna sit here and he's gonna go off on like, oh, it's he doesn't even explain how how that works. How do you get 2 knockdowns in the first fight and it's very close on the punch count? And you're gonna tell me that Tyson Fury deserved a draw? Come on.
Hey, dude, that's the first fight over with.
This should be a trilogy because it's deserving. This should have been 1-1, and this should be the deciding fight. But no, we're gonna send it over there to the freaking, Canahan family so they can just terrorize.
We can't help Wilder win, cry, baby. We can't help Wilder win and tucked his tail and ran and hid in the goddamn cave. You need to go be talking to Wilder.
Let's be honest here. All of Texas, everybody's closing in on him. What do you want from him? I mean, everybody.
What you mean everybody closing in on him? This was a guy who loved being in the camera.
I've heard your lives. I've heard how you spoke on him.
What you mean you heard my lies? You heard how I spoke on it. Explain yourself, sir.
You're not. I'll just put it to you this way: if me and Deontay Wilder could decide, we would trade your ass to the UK because you're not in America. That's real rap right now. Your ass would be across the pond so fucking fast.
Hey, bro, look, that's the problem. See, the dudes like you and Deontay Wilder, we don't want you here in America because y'all put that bad aura on us. Because, see, when y'all take just one loss in life, y'all start making all these excuses, start calling everybody cheap instead of looking at yourself in the mirror. You remember that song Michael Jackson had, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Yeah. That's where it started.
Yeah.
I
don't know about all that, but I do know that Tyson Fury needs to look in the mirror and see who made the contract.
Man, Tyson Fury is looking at Anthony Joshua for the undisputed heavyweight showdown that's going to go on.
I just cannot believe this, man. Y'all are going to sit up here and y'all are going to cap about how 13 punches equals 2 knockdowns. One of those knockdowns sent him to the underworld, man. He wasn't even there. He went and he visited with relatives, ancestors, and then he came back.
Hey, big dog, you can't cry over spoiled milk. You just gotta let it go, fam.
LTB, I got a question. Are you going to the Maurice Hooker fight?
Of course, I'm gonna be at the Maurice Hooker versus Virgil Ortiz fight.
Lucky, bro, y'all getting every fight. I'm like, damn.
Hey man, you know I sang down here in Texas.
Front row watching Maurice get slapped. But
I
don't know, Black. I got a breakdown on that fight, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I can't wait for y'all to see my breakdown. I'm getting together on that fight.
Are you doing it live?
No, I ain't doing no live. I'm talking about I'm putting a video together.
Smart decision. Smart decision.
I don't know, man. You have to understand this too, though, Black.
Turn the comments off on YouTube. Turn the comments off on YouTube.
Hey, but Black, you got to understand this too, though. Everybody be knocked out before. Like that knockout don't define if Maurice Hooker could come back.
Now you sound like
no. Everybody gets knocked out, but not everybody gets knocked out the same. Deontay Wilder didn't get knocked out like that.
I ought to turn it to a New York nigga, man.
No. What I'm saying is when it comes to like championship experience, bro, that don't matter to y'all at all.
Yeah.
But what happened what do you do with that championship experience?
What I'm saying is that championship experience could, play in his favor a little bit because Virgil Ortiz, this is going to be his first time on this big stage like this. I'm not saying that people picking Virgil Ortiz, that's a crazy pick. I'm not saying people pick Maurice Hooker is a crazy pick. But I'm saying, like, when you going, this a big moment right here for Virgil Ortiz, and it ain't like he coming up in a big moment against just a
Why
bullshit
is
fight.
it a big moment? Because he fighting a guy that's just coming up, the former 140 champ. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And you got to understand. Plus Dallas, plus these dudes been having
But
that
what
look.
is that going to do for him at welterweight? Say he beats Maurice Hooker, knocks him smooth out. What is that going to do for him at welterweight?
Okay, look.
Not
Not a damn thing because
No, hold on.
They're gonna duck for their boy Spence.
No, Black, you're right. It probably could do probably a little. Now it just depends on what style he beat Maurice Hooker in. If he could beat him in a better way than Jose Ramirez did, they could do a whole lot for him. But think about it. What if Virgil Ortiz don't win this fight? Hold on. What do this win do for Maurice Hooker if he could possibly beat Virgil Ortiz?
I guess I'm gonna answer it. He gonna get his ass bodied by. Is going to the eliminator to become mandatory for Bud?
I don't know. I don't think him and Bud will fight though, because him and Bud in the same.
Okay, I was about to tell you he gonna get it put in the bag.
No, but what I'm saying, like,
they're gonna have to switch his citizenship to the UK before IOTBA will give him any credit.
Give who any credit?
Ortiz.
Hold up. Man, cut the bullshit that you talking about. You act like I never gave Deontay Wilder credit. I ain't finna fucking give him no credit right now for hiding like a fucking mouse in his little trap. I ain't finna give him no credit for that. Oh, he wanna talk when the contract fucking over with. You want me to give him fucking credit for that?
Okay, so we're gonna talk like COVID just didn't happen. We're gonna talk like, the
Who gives a
whole
fuck
world
about
just
if
didn't
COVID
stop.
happened?
Okay, so I'm sorry, but I don't know. I just like try to relate with people that keep that same energy talking about you used to talk good about Deontay. Well, where is it now? Where is it now?
What is anything? Hold up. What's his name? Wilder's what? Hey, what's his name? Wilder's what?
Things happen.
Wilder's
he
Justice.
lost the second fight, but the first fight, he earned that victory. He deserves this trilogy, and we're gonna sit over here and we're gonna.
Hey, Wilder's Justice. We never did say he didn't deserve the trilogy, but when the motherfucker let the contract run out and he had his tail tucked in his ass, and we didn't see him for months on months, he lost that opportunity. So what you need to do instead of being mad at me or anybody else who criticizing your bronze bombing and your king and Deontay Wilder, you need to go holler at him.
I mean, it's hard to get him to come out after everything that's been said. Everybody's going against him. I mean, it's rough on our boy right now. But I don't expect you.
Wilder's Justice. Wilder's Justice. Life is hard, bro. Life is hard. The first time you fall and bump your motherfucking head, is you gonna be done and over with it? Come on, bro.
Yeah, no. Life is hard. Life is hard for people that don't have a fucking whole mob behind them and get freaking like caught in the mix and nobody says a peep about it because
nigga Wilder got the biggest goddamn mob in YouTube behind him.
Happening in the pandemic.
YouTube mob,
yeah, exactly.
Wilder got the biggest goddamn YouTube mob behind him.
Didn't come out and he just.
Hold up, let me say this. I'm gonna say this real quick because I'm gonna say this real quick. I don't want nobody to think I'm hating. Wilder is the biggest star on PBC. Let's not get that to it. It ain't even close. Let's get that understood. He is the biggest star on PBC. It ain't even close.
Real quick.
Yeah, him, Earl, and Tank. Yup, those three.
I disagree.
Wilder do the biggest pay-per-views like with people, right? Even when it's with somebody else, right? I'm talking about he's the biggest star on PBC. Don't he get paid the most?
I'm not sure. Probably.
I'm not sure. Wilder's the biggest star, so I'm not hating on it.
I think his net worth is higher than anybody else at PBC, except for Manny. People
saying Earl is a bigger star than Canelo based on that thing that came out yesterday.
What thing that came out yesterday?
What was that? It on Boxing Scene. His gate and ticket sales was higher than Canelo's fight. It was
talking about Spence.
What did Earl fight at?
In Texas, and so did
Canelo. No. Where at in Texas?
I guess I was fighting Dallas.
In Jerry's world, where did Canelo fight? In San Antonio. It's different. It's a difference.
Man, there's a lot of Mexicans in San Antonio.
People were saying
I know, but it's a difference.
The difference is
The
San
ticket
Antonio
sales-
has a
No,
basketball.
I'm talking about the ticket sales are different.
because a lot of times people said he was only selling because of Mikey though, so that's kind of validating that it
Does
wasn't.
that make Spence a bigger star than Canelo, Io, or just
I'm not saying that he is, but a lot of people
Hell no.
okay? That's
a
what
lot
I'm saying,
of
man.
people see it like a lot of people's like, bro, he the face of boxing now.
Jalik,
Man,
let me
Earl
ask you a
Spence
question,
is-
Jalik. Who did you
Earl
have
Spence
winning the
is
first
one of
fight?
the faces, bro, but he's not the face of boxing.
So what?
That report, that's good from a branding part because it you know, people are like, wow, he's selling more tickets and making higher gates than Canelo. So it's good for Earl, but we'll see.
So the new shit now is Jermell Charlo versus Bud Crawford now, not Spence versus
Yeah.
Crawford. That's over with.
I mean, the truth.
It's over with.
Okay.
So somebody asked a question. Not my fault. What'd you say about the Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, who did you have winning the first fight?
I was shaky. I thought on points it was like Tyson Fury, but I thought the knockout
Okay, Jalik, they got to you. They got to you.
Got him.
like a drawish type. So I was like, okay, a draw is fair, but the second fight definitely. And I even before the fight, my prediction, I said I said Tyson Fury really gonna go after him. I seen it.
I really
But
just
why is
lost
this
my
dude
faith
still
in
talking
all
about the first fight,
boxing
though?
talk.
And you know what's so crazy?
So
You know what's so crazy is because people be trying to make like Fury didn't do that in the first fight. He went the same way he fought in the second fight. He did that shit in the 12th round. When he got dropped, he's like, oh, fuck this shit.
Burnt. That's wrong. Not only did Deontay Wilder outthrow him by over 100 punches in the first fight, he literally was neck and neck with him on the landed punches. Like I said, 13 punches. And Wilder was the more productive man throughout the fight, throwing over 100 more than Tyson Fury. And then we're going to sit here and say it was the same person. That's some BS.
I gotta maybe
We've got to keep the same energy. We've got to support our champions. We can't just let the Canahans run in here and kill everybody.
Real quick, Deontay Wilder ain't the champ no more. So if you're referring to him, that's false. We ain't supporting shit with him. We don't support that. And you know what's so crazy is people really be still thinking Deontay Wilder is still the champ. They're like, man, my champion Deontay Wilder. I'm like, what?
Hey, Black, being the champion is a state of mind, bro.
State of mind, huh?
I'll
Hey,
tell
yo,
you,
can I say
Sullivan
something
did his
real quick?
damn job and
Stop.
stripped Tyson Fury, he would be the champ.
A leg can get stopped, the towel get thrown in, and they still saying this man's the champ.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead,
what's up,
Rob.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody on the panel? The reason why that Errol Spence Jr. sold more than Canelo, the reason why Errol Spence sold more than Canelo was because he just came back from the accident and everybody wanted to see how he was going to look coming from the accident.
This the 40.
Reason? So you don't think it's because his name has gotten bigger? Or?
It's the same. Okay.
He just came from an accident. He's already was popular, but he just came from an accident. Everybody was curious. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone wanted to see how he was going to do. He fighting in his state. Like, I mean, that's the reason why. To say that he's more of cash cow than Canelo is a lie.
He only sold 200,000. All right.
Hold on. Are we talking about the Canelo versus Callum Smith fight? Is that what you're talking
And
about?
also the Tank. Tank came in third. Canelo came in second.
Other ones in the back seat.
Yo, ITOB, come on, man. Mute yourself.
Yeah, so that's what they're basically saying. So you saying, Ross Claude, you saying it's just because of the accident? So you saying if you don't,
Jalik, he just came from an accident. Of course, he's gonna sell more tickets. It's tickets. He just came from an accident. It's just like watching Mike Tyson coming out of jail. It's almost like everybody is curious to see what's gonna happen. Does he still have it? Does he still got it? Is he still man down? That's the reason why he sold.
okay.
And on top of that, he had a good opponent next to him. It was Danny Garcia. Of course he gonna sell more. It was great marketing.
If Canelo was bigger name, why he didn't sell? Like why Canelo? Because Canelo came out of the
I don't know. I don't know why Canelo didn't sell. I don't care for Canelo Alvaroids. So I don't know. I don't care about him.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm just asking. One thing about it, I gotta give Texas they credit. They support Earl Spence, bro. Texas is very supportive of Earl, bro. They very supportive. So
yeah, and most of them support Deontay Wilder, aside from a certain one that happens to be on the panel.
you know what? That's a good question, Nagarate. Was it the same price? I'm not sure. LTBA might know.
What happened to Black?
I don't know. He must have.
Well,
He's probably ducking this Wilder work. You know how they do.
Oh man, I hope I booed him on accident. But I know we got 6 people in here. We got lend me your ears, but he ain't talking.
Mike Tyson, I'm not sure. Who
Yeah. So it is what it is. So
yeah.
that's
So basically, today, all I figured out is nobody can give me, straightforward answers on why Deontay Wilder doesn't deserve this trilogy. He won the first fight convincingly. I mean, it wasn't even close. The second fight, came up a little bit short. You get.
Hey, what I might know?
You don't get to just
they wanted to
over
know
there rambling on, interrupting people and then come in. Nuh-uh, wait up. But yeah, like I said, most of Texas is all right. We got one.
Hey, what I might know, man? Hey, my bad. So this is why the justice, you got a problem with me, don't you, fam? We can settle this later.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We are going to have
to. To know, was the ticket prices from Canelo the same price as Spence prices, or was they? I don't know. That does show Earl Spence's name is getting a little bit bigger. Is he bigger than Canelo? That remains seen.
What?
That's funny for you to even say that, brother.
What you mean?
That's crazy.
I mean, it's just funny. It's just funny, bro. The same way, we was asking, you remember how, people like you remember like with the Jermell Charlo brother numbers on pay-per-view. Remember they was telling us something, but we could never just really get them. People will tell us anything, bro. They make up numbers all day long. Earl Spence telling.
We're talking about the gate. We're not talking about pay-per-views. We're talking about the gate. That's the article.
But I don't even know.
It was the gate.
Is that a real number?
I mean, they said the official numbers from Texas Commission was blah blah blah. This he was number 1 over Canelo. That's all I'm saying, though, bro. Everything is alleged unless you work for the company. You actually know. Especially.
But you know what? I can't get mad at that, even if it could be true, because Danny Garcia versus Earl Spence, that was a bigger fight than Canelo versus Caleb Smith on 5-week notice.
Earl name has gotten bigger, and we'll see if it continue to get bigger. We'll see.
So what he gonna do against Jordanis Ugas? He gonna do that same gate?
Everybody's gonna fall asleep. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
he gonna do that same gate.
It's actually gonna be a tough fight, but the build up to it probably won't really be there. But the fight itself is gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a tough fight. He should win.
It's gonna be surprise, split decision, Spence wins.
You bring Blu-ray back, that'll be interesting.
Blu-ray
I thought Blu-ray was with him last fight.
No, I mean,
man, why you making Blu-ray like to be just like a big deal out of this, bro? What's up with that?
Hey, let me.
You keep mentioning Blu-ray like
hold up. Yo, let me your ears. You're gonna have to jump in because these guys can go. These guys be yakking.
You gotta be aggressive, bro. You gotta be aggressive, bro.
You gotta want it, man.
You know who I am. They used to call me the silent assassin, man. So
who is it?
I know.
I can tell by the sound of
knows
his
who it
voice
is.
that he is not a Wilder fan.
Who is it?
Red Glove Militant.
Oh, Red Glove. What's poppin'?
What up to the whole panel? What up, 1-2 Kid? What up, Jalik the Leader? What up, Rasclot? And of course, IOTBA. And I would say what up to the other guy, but I don't really know him. So what up to you? I just don't know what your actual name is.
Goddamn right you don't know me.
That's Jordan.
That's who?
That's
My name is Wilder Justice.
That's Jordan, man. Sporting.
Wait,
Advantage.
that's what? That's Sporting Advantage.
That's A's alter ego. He summoned.
It sounds like him, but the way that he's talking about Wilder, he sounds so believable. I was like, that can't actually be.
You
him.
want to know why?
So
Because
this
I've done a
nigga
full
is fucking
breakdown
with
on
me.
this whole fight way before.
So this nigga is fucking with me.
Back when IOTBA was actually, an American, I could say. I did a whole breakdown on this fight, and everybody was like, "Yeah, man, he got robbed." And now, freaking Canahan comes to town. IOTBA freaking starts signing petitions, and shit happens.
So that's Sporting Advantage fucking with me.
Yeah.
I told you that from the beginning, bro. That's
The
Jordan.
only one I've seen with
You're
a
still
petition
getting
is
this
Young
work on your lives,
Pharaoh.
though. I'm still.
Say, why he
I'm
sound so
arguing this
different though? That
first
don't
fight
sound like
to the
Sporting
end of
Advantage.
time.
You notice when someone talk about something you don't like, they sound different. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, crazy.
I really thought it was somebody else who just sounded like Jordan.
I was like, who the fuck is this dude?
He was like, I'm not done talking. Just don't say.
And then I'm like, why nobody else ain't saying nothing to him? Why I'm the only one going at this motherfucker?
When you ain't
No, I see how IOTBA does all these other people, and I'm not gonna be done like that. You can do that to all these other faggots, but not me.
What I do to you? I didn't even know who the hell you was at first.
It was funny though. IOTVA is like, wait a minute, that's Jordan just fucking with me. There was like that moment of realization.
I was letting that shit ride too because it was authentic from IOTBA's standpoint.
One, two, I was ready for him. I was gonna holler at Cuz later. He was gonna have to come to my live stream. Me and him was gonna have a discussion.
He was like, I'll see you later. I'm gonna see you outside. I know you got a problem with me. Yeah, man.
Hey, but look though.
Team up with Earl Spence, and we're gonna get IOTBA.
Salute Earl Spence though. Salute him for doing that.
Hey,
But you know-
you're allowed to give Earl Spence some compliments every now and then. You know that, right?
I said salute to Earl Spence for doing it, bro. Like, what you mean? I just said,
it was kind of the way you
hold up.
said it, though. You didn't really
No.
say it with meaning.
Hold up. When y'all said what trainer would be best for Devin Haney, I said Derrick James.
You did say that. You did. You did.
Come on, man.
You
I
did.
ain't know. Only thing I'm mad about is that the nigga want to fight Terrence Crawford and Derrick James turn to Diddy James, when it comes to Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, I feel you.
You can't put IOTBA in a box. All right. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
You gotta think outside the box when it comes to IOTBA.
No, you got to think outside of the box when it comes to Jalik.
I knew.
Boy,
That's what you
Mr. Angles himself.
You say, hold up, okay, let's look at it from a different perspective. And we ain't even talking about like they just fresh out of left
Okay,
field.
Jalik rebuttal game is
Jalik
good as
like,
fuck.
hold up. He be like, but
His rebuttal game good as fuck. Even though his angles be weird sometimes, he can rebuttal with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh God, I'll put him up against anybody when it comes to rebuttal.
Do y'all are you guys which y'all are y'all gonna watch the Canelo versus Yildirim fight?
Of course, we're gonna watch. Oh, you gonna watch Earl versus Ugas?
I'll watch that. Yeah, that's a little bit more. That's
So
more,
what makes that so much better than
that dude Yildirim.
Competitive
That's like
competition.
Yildirim don't have no
Well,
chance.
the way they're alike is both of them kind of got gifted this shot, so I can't
Yeah,
tell you the difference.
exactly? Hey, facts.
But it's a competitive fight,
Winning
though.
is
That's what I'm saying. I'll probably watch the highlights of the Canelo fight, but
Yeah. That's like
that ain't gonna be on pay-per-view, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because Earl is such a big star. You know that he's such a big star.
Wow, time go by so fast. The fight is like 3 weeks away this Saturday. Wow, that's quick.
What fight 3 weeks away? Canelo?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Already?
Canelo.
It seemed like
Well, not
just
Canelo on
yesterday he
his
was in the
own.
ring with Callum Smith.
Yeah, oh my God. Damn.
So
That's,
how can people be mad at Canelo? At least this motherfucker's fighting consistently.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's fighting
Yeah.
every year, but you know,
Billy Joe, it's going to be champion. You know, I guess you would have to call Yildirim a champion now. You know, elevated one, and then it's going to be another champion. So it's really like a triple back-to-back champion run for Canelo. But then again, 168 is so full of crap, and they suck so bad. You know, it's not. You don't really get much out of that division. So, congrats.
So
one fighter guy don't make weight.
The crazy thing about it, that fight is the same day and possibly the same location in Vegas as the Jose.
Yeah, Pedraza and Taylor. Yeah, Black brought that up earlier.
Right. Why would they? Boxing is weird. They gonna compete with each other like that, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I would go see Jose Ramirez versus Taylor. That's more competitive.
Oh,
from the outside looking in than him against Billy Joe. That's just me.
I don't know. I think that one's for.
I think it's about the same.
Yeah, I think it's a competitive matchup. Everyone says that Canelo has problems with people with feet. Well, that's what Billy Joe got. He got some feet.
Billy
He's a
box,
mover.
boy.
Yeah.
Billy can move.
I mean, I feel like it's a good. They're both good matchups, but to put them on the same day was a dumb move by whoever did it second. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not good for boxing. It's not good for the guys you're promoting. It's not good for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see, other than being bitter, I don't see why they would use the same date. That doesn't make sense.
Build up would be interesting because Billy gonna be talking his stuff, and Jose Ramirez real quiet and reserved. He don't really talk trash. Josh Taylor, they got a little something going on, but the build up would be nice. But I'm not watching that Billy Joe fight. I'm watching that Jose Ramirez fight.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of them PBC fighters if they don't want to fight Errol Spence. I'm just looking forward to Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor, so the winner that can move up and we can see Terrence Crawford fight one of them at 147. Straight up.
That fight is big, and
that'll make him double Lineal at 140, and he at 147. He can't get no smoke at 147.
Wow. Let me tell y'all about welterweight real quick. I know that outside of Wilder fans, I don't really study the game, but let me just go ahead. So the WBA, the WBC, the IBF, the WBO, the total amount of wins based on their rankings, you got the WBC at number 1 with 439. You have the WBO in second with 359. It's already like a 100 win gap right there. Then you got the IBF, the Pussy League, with 303, and then the WBA with 17 champions can only get 339. So welterweight sucks. Everybody, all these rankings are complete trash. You got people ranked like 5 with 3 total fights. So let's just give up hope.
Now, Jordan, we're gonna have to trade you from Florida if you don't pronounce that weight division with the correct Floridian pronunciation. Ever since Keith Thurman came on the scene, we pronounce it welterweight. Okay, it's welterweight.
Ronald Fickley brings up a good point, but looking at how Shaw worked Ugas in the control of distance makes me think it's a jab attack to keep Ugas on retreat mode. That's a good observation.
Yeah. Ugas aggressive. He like aggressive counterpuncher, like Winky Wright, but he not southpaw. That's how he remind me. And he does go to the body a lot too. So it's gonna be interesting. I think Earl should be able to pull that off. Pretty unanimous decision. He may drop him a little bit, but I see the fight.
So that fight is official.
I mean, I don't think it's official because PBC will wait like 4 weeks before the fight is come up at the press conference. So. But it seemed like they both won it. They all on Twitter, and it makes sense to them. I guess I won't be surprised if he said he only got 2 more fights before he move up to 154. So, we'll see.
So it's kind of official.
Maybe I don't.
Kind of official.
That's the weird thing about boxing. Like even when the contract is signed, you can't even really say it's official. Like what's his name? I know Anthony Joshua just fought Pulev, but they were supposed to fight years ago, and the contract was signed and everything. And
that's true.
And Pulev pulled out, and he almost pulled out this time. So, even when we got a contract signed, really, until you see both those guys standing in the ring with gloves on, the fight ain't even really ever official.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep, that's why Wilder still has hope for this third fight, and we're going to get it done. We're bringing back our American champ.
Even if he do, he could be a hoping and a wishing and a wishing and a hoping all day long. That man both have sailed and sink.
If I have to get a local militia to combat these foreign criminals, I will.
Hey, how you
Right.
got the Dylan White rematch? Because that's in a month.
I think Dylan White gonna win the fight. I had Dylan White comfortably winning, in boxing, especially when you're dealing with the heavyweight division, especially with Povetkin, who always was known for having good power in his hand. He just slipped up. It happens. I think Dylan White gonna come back this time more cautious in a more Anthony Joshua way of winning, the way Anthony Joshua beat Ruiz.
Yeah, White was doing
the pawn talk right there. Man, he got knocked the fuck out.
White was
He's gonna
doing
get knocked
good.
the fuck out again.
White was doing good till he took that Tiger uppercut. That's it. Tiger. It was done. Good night.
You know what's funny is that there are some similarities there because both Anthony Joshua and Dylan White both knocked down their opponents.
Yeah, he did.
Just to end up getting stopped, shortly after. So, there are some similarities there. The big difference is Anthony Joshua didn't get knocked out.
The
ref
the
stopped
Tyson
the fight.
Fury knockout. I understand, Red.
Yeah.
Both of those. Yeah.
Every time Dylan White eats an uppercut, he goes to sleep. So that's a sweet spot, y'all. So you got to work on that defense. You know what I'm saying?
If he gets knocked out again,
Shout out to Darmani Rock, by the way.
A gatekeeper now. He's not gonna really be. He gonna be leaning toward gatekeeper status if he take another knockout.
Yep. But he was taking on all comers, trying to maintain that mandatory spot, and they kept shucking and jiving with him, and then that's what eventually happens, man. You keep fighting this fire and keep going into the fire. Eventually,
Man, Dillian White's the only man that's been a gatekeeper his whole career. How are you
that's
gonna
cool.
be in your 20s and a gatekeeper?
No, that's cool, Wilder Justice. You can sit on Dylan White all day long, but Dylan White didn't cry about it. He come back and he face it. He didn't run from it. He run into it. What your boy Wilder did, he ran like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, because he don't remember shit. Wilder didn't get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
but
you know what?
And then the second fight he lost.
Hey, White ran up on Eddie Hearn and was like right after the fight, like, yo, I want that rematch. Ran up on him. So he wanted
I'm gonna tell you Wilder, we didn't see him till a video came out talking about look at the dent in my forehead looking at it.
Wilder can't even lend me his ears. He gotta lend me his ear because Fury knocked off the
real American. Is that real American to cry and do all what Deontay Wilder did? That's the American way, Wilder's justice.
It's an injustice, coming upon you, and you're just trying to get through it. You got everybody coming at you. So, like I said, I don't expect all you guys to understand what's going on because y'all are just haters. You're haters. You don't accept the facts. I sit here and I put it right in front of everybody. And everybody's still confused. It's like, I don't know how 13 punches didn't win. It's like, shut up.
What do you
I
mean
don't
by 13 punches?
What I don't understand is how you can complain about how much your suit weighed, and 2 weeks after you lose, you're already working on your next suit. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, and how you skipping leg day and working in the next video?
You heard that they said they were going to use tissue paper the next time, so obviously there was some weight to it. So
you heard my boy Red Glove Militant. I'm trying to go around his question.
One kid, Foster.
I'm just saying, I don't understand.
Julie, what are you talking about in the chat?
He said Shakur might fight Foster is. Shakur Stevenson fight Foster. I don't know Foster. That's what I was just looking at the comments.
Yeah, Shakur Stevenson, he's about to run everything. So, I mean,
Shakur Stevenson, yeah, he gonna be. I think he can beat everybody at 130. I'm not sure if he can beat Lomachenko though. That'd be a great fight.
Yeah, I think Shakur Stevenson gonna get ducked. when it's an opportune time for him to do it, I think the road's gonna open right up for him, and the fighter's gonna move to another road.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this. Everybody was wanting to get on the American guy Stevenson when they said that he ducked Warrington, but shit, Warrington 2 weeks ago, Mr. Duck himself. So, but let's keep the same energy for our Americans.
Interesting. That's a good point, Jordan. Because he did, he claims that he wanted Gary Russell, Josh Warrington, but now without him having the belt, but I guess he can still get the fight. I'm sure they just said MTK or whatever, because he with MTK Global as well, I believe, Josh Warrington. They probably said don't even take the fight with Kid Galahad. It's a tough style. The first fight was bad. Just give up the belt. Now, it might come back to haunt him, because I doubt if he moved to 130. And Kid Galahad allegedly is supposed to sign with PBC.
I just don't like the way some of these fighters is moving. You know what I mean? When you got a guy in your division, you should be fighting him. A top-notch guy with a title. Got to make that happen. You know what I mean? When you got controversy around your undisputed, I think maybe you should clear that up.
Yeah.
I think when there's controversy with constant guys being Mandos for long periods of time, you should clear that up. You know what I'm saying? And just move the fuck on. Don't leave that lingering question mark on your career and your legacy. Make that shit work.
Yeah.
Pretty much anytime you got a messy situation, clean it up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. Clean house. House. This dude's sticking around. Shut him up. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest with that Gary Russell versus Kid Galahad. That'd be for 2 straps. That's actually a good fight.
Yeah.
Kid Galahad, nice, bro.
But Gary Russell got to fight somebody.
Yeah, I
It's
heard.
been a while, man.
Right? He's gonna fight Ray Vargas.
Come on, Slam.
With PBC.
Come on, Shorty. Come on,
Niggas
Shorty.
be hating on my nigga Gary Russell Jr. when all the other dudes don't want to fight him and shit. Then they want to point fingers at Gary Russell like he the problem.
Hey, man, just do something. Work. Just get in there with somebody, man. Come on, Shorty.
I
Kid
think
Galahad.
it's just the fact that he fights so little. I think that's what it is. Like,
So
I get
little,
it.
he was willing to go up to 135 to fight Tank.
See that? You believe he won't go 135? You believe that?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
yes.
This is the same guy that says he broke Crawford's jaw. You cannot listen. We gotta literally stop, listening to this Texas guy.
Yo,
Like,
Wait a minute. Texas is part of the United States. And you're
You know
supposed
how
to be
many times
pro-American.
Texas has tried to breach off? Like, come on, are they really?
yo,
You're supposed to be pro-United States, and you're gonna
Hey,
act
no,
like
you might
Texas
be
is
right.
part
Hey,
of the
I
state.
ain't gonna sit up here and act like my state don't do no fucked up shit. He right.
yo, LTBA, if you became,
You know how many times fighters that came to Texas and got robbed?
yeah, I've seen some. Hey,
Man, I seen a lot.
So let's bring up the facts. Terrence,
But where the
Crawford
fuck are you
got
from?
attacked
Where the fuck
in
are you
Texas.
from, Sporting Advantage?
Where am I from? I'm
Yeah,
from
where the fuck are you from?
I'm from where the greats hail from. You know that
From
Roy
what?
Jones Jr.
Oh, you from Florida.
Yeah, he's
You
in
from your
Florida.
neck of the woods, Red Glove. You from
That's why I
Pensacola,
said
Florida.
That's why I said he pronounced welterweight wrong. Because in Florida, ever since Keith Thurman was here, we've been saying welterweights.
I
Hey, why you don't got no love for Keith Thurman, Sporting Advantage? Why you don't got no love for him, man?
Hold
I
up.
do. I got love for all of our American fighters.
I been catching up the whole stream.
Times
Real
I've
quick.
gone to his
Hey.
stream and I've done like coming from the 850, but that just goes to
No,
show
I
you
didn't
how
know.
biased he is.
No,
He
I
don't
didn't-
listen to none of this shit. He don't listen to
No,
the
Sporting Advantage, no. Look,
You don't look at the
look, what I did listen to you, and I got to give you your props for. I did listen to your shit you did on the UBC when you called that fight. So don't fucking tell me what I don't listen to, motherfucker. I was just fucked up. I wasn't doing no typing. I was just listening.
Hey, real quick,
I was talking about in your chat the other day.
can
but
I do like a plug kind of plug? Like real quick. This Sunday, all right. Super Bowl is happening in my town, and I live very close to the stadium. I might do a live with my cam on, showing all the madness.
I'm gonna be tuned in.
I really want to get on board with Tampa Bay, but god damn, Brady, I don't know if I can do it.
Red Glove, you need to go around and ask everybody to go to the Tampa Bay fans and to the and who the other team playing this? Oh, Kansas City fans.
Kansas City, yeah, they hot right now too.
Man, I'm going for my boy Brady, man. The only reason why I'm going for Tom Brady is because I don't like the narrative that they put around that dude name, like, oh, he won out his Super Bowls with Belichick. Where the fuck is Belichick at now? And who in that motherfucking Super Bowl? Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all
time. Well, he left Belichick, but he took the drones with him.
You ain't lying.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that I haven't decided yet, but I might go out in the streets once the game is over and seeing how and I might turn on my cam and see like all the drunk people and all the people who are either happy or pissed off.
So
could you spread the good word about our brother Wilder? Let him know that we can still get this done.
I will spread the good news about what happened on February 22nd. How about that?
You know what? I'm gonna walk down the streets of downtown Dallas. I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna ask everybody, do you know who Deontay Wilder is?
All right, see, that's the energy we don't need. We don't need none of that.
Oh man, you gonna do that? How you think that's gonna work out for you?
He was involved in a spectacular stoppage on February 22nd, 2020. You should go look it up on YouTube.
Surrounded with controversy.
Hey, I see the way you said that. God damn, man, y'all are some haters. You know why Ryan Garcia got the Gatorade sponsor? Because he's not a hater like you.
Yeah, they should have given that shit to Jamel.
He's trying to get a job in immigrant services so he could send all the Wilder haters to the UK.
I'll tell you, you ain't bullshitting. 1-2. You ain't bullshitting. They should have gave that shit to Jamel Charlo.
Because when he started drinking out that Gatorade bottle.
Hold up. Was Jamel that one talking the shit about Deontay Wilder recently? Was that him?
Yeah, Jamal. That was Jamal.
Oh, okay. Well, no wonder his old freaking get knocked out ass. Yeah, we expected from him. Never mind.
Jamal on the application for your visa.
We're talking about a man who ducked Danny Jacobs to this day. Like,
I mean,
once Wilder Justice gets his job with immigrant services.
Hey, Sporting Advantage, I have to agree with you on that because his own brother co-signed that shit. God damn. Jamel ain't shit for that. Damn, Jamel. You co-signed the Duck Canelo and all that other shit. What type of nigga? Damn, nigga, you got some twin animosity for real, don't you, nigga? That shit is real. 1-2.
Yeah, I guess, man. Shit. That's crazy. He must have said some he must have said some dirty shit to Jamel at one point. Man. Like you was just the afterbirth.
So remember when Jamel was saying my wife will beat up your wife. What the fuck?
It's just competition. It's brotherly competition, man. They probably compete most of their lives.
Nigga, that's past competition. 1-2 kid.
Hey man, I don't know what they life about. I don't know what they be doing other than what they be doing in boxing. But I do know he's a 3-belt champion, and I do know he's going for undisputed, and I do know that that's big champ shit. So as angry as that motherfucker is, and I don't know why. Hey man, he on that big champ shit.
Hey, it's working for him, man. They want to.
Yeah, I guess so. Yep.
I mean, it took him a couple of years, but shit, it's showing he really, one of the fruits of boxing because Jamel Charlo, he really about what he be saying. He ain't like a Earl Spence or a Jamal Charlo or, a lot of these other guys, even a Canelo Alvarez. He ain't like none of them.
He be ready
He
to
back-
fight
he
outside the ring.
For
Let's
real.
do it now, though.
Hey, one,
That
two.
nigga talking about gun.
I appreciate the invite, man. Everybody on the panel, man. Y'all have a great, what's today? Wednesday, Tuesday? And thanks for having me on. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well. I'm out of here.
All right,
Time for you to go
Jalik.
do your hiking.
Enjoy your day,
All right,
man.
man.
Always a
Hey,
pleasure,
Jalik,
man.
it's time for you to go do your hiking.
Now I gotta go meditate, bro.
Oh, shit. Hold up, that upside down type shit you be doing on the wall.
He said he be hanging like a bat.
I need my instance. I need my instance.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
shout out to my nigga Jalik the leader, though, straight up.
Yeah,
Jalik,
man.
when are you going live again so we can have an honest Wilder debate? Well, never mind. Last to the Wilders.
Damn, what? Hold up, what make his shit so honest? Well, because he like to take hypotheticals. He missed the hypothetical.
IOTBA.
Because he can
this
look
way.
at the numbers and he can see a robbery. And he also doesn't freaking smuggle in freaking Canahans like you.
Well, I
IOTBA.
denounced that American, so you could call me what you want, because I denounced Deontay Wilder as my American.
IOTBA. Let me put it this way: once he gets that job with immigrant services, anytime somebody applies for a visa, there's going to be a new section on that application. It's going to say, "Do you know who Deontay Wilder is?"
Yeah.
Say, hold on, let me ask y'all something real quick.
If you check the no box, you're automatically disqualified. If you click the yes
Bro,
box,
what?
then you got
what
to
the
fill
fuck is-
in what are your opinions on in 20 words or less. Please describe your opinions on Deontay Wilder, and depending on what you put there, will decide whether or not you get that visa.
He gonna be on
Hey,
border
Red
control.
Glove.
Yo,
Red Glove. Hey, Red Glove.
he gonna be like on
Red
border
Glove.
control. If you check no, he gonna check your bags. Like there's probably something in your luggage. Like there was something in Tyson Fury gloves.
Hey, Red Glove. Red Glove. What the fuck is unbiased at?
Oh, I don't know. I know that he gets busy.
Do he still do videos?
I think he does. I'm still sub to him.
I ain't heard from unbiased, man, in a while, man. I want to hear from him.
Yeah, as far as I know, he still does stuff. It's just, I know he got a wife and a daughter, and sometimes,
Remember, I used to get you and unbiased mixed up all the time.
a lot of people used to. You ain't the only one. There was a lot of people who used to get us mixed up.
Shout out to my nigga unbiased boxer talk, man. Whenever he come back to the loop, man.
Yeah, I ain't heard from him in a minute.
Say, and another person we ain't heard
You
from.
don't have anything good to say about Wilder. To be
Yeah.
honest with you. I listened to
Another
that shit.
person we ain't heard from in a minute is Deontay Wilder.
He was fake crying, acting like he was like sad about it.
Do we
He
go
wasn't
in?
sad.
Why we ain't heard from your boy Deontay Wilder, Sporting Advantage? Since you want to talk about him so much, let's talk about him. Where is he at? What is he doing?
I mean, he's gathering himself, man. He's trying to figure out how everybody can be so fucking retarded. To be honest with you, like how is everybody just this stupid? But I mean, I guess that's just what you get.
So this is your alter ego sporting
no, this is how it's going to be from now on, or for at least the next 90 days.
The next 90 days is going to be a Wilder. All about Wilder.
Man, we are coming back. PBC is back, baby. Wilder's getting this rematch. We're taking this to the Supreme Court. I tried to get Trump to pardon him before, all this shit, but it didn't work out.
Oh, man. That's crazy, man. Shit. I'm glad you brought that energy. He said this is how it's going to be for the next 90 days. Damn.
Yeah, so next time y'all kick off any type of live stream, just know I will be there. And, if I choose to jump in, you're probably going to get bodied. You're probably going to get bodied.
You're probably going to get bodied. Damn. Hey, IO. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. We can kind of hear your conversations, man. Don't want to hear your personal conversations.
All
right. But hey, we got MMA in here. What's going on, MMA?
Yo, this is Drew Titan, bro. What's up, bro? I be eating my bacon, egg, and cheese, bro. What's up, B? What's up, B? I wear a camouflage do-rag, bro. What's up? What's up?
Yo, so who is this?
Oh, I said this Drew Titan.
What do you think about Wilder? Hold up. What do you think about Wilder?
Yo, Wilder's a king, bro. You know how we get down from the Bronx, bro.
Yeah,
All right, so he's all right. He's a Wilder fan.
He's all right, so he gets a pass.
You know how
because
we
he's a Wilder
get down,
fan.
B. You know how we get down, B. You know, I be selling steroids in the block, B.
Yeah, well, it's Vada Nada around here. It's Vada Nada
Say
around
crookie
here.
bookie.
Crookie bookie, B. Yo, these crookie bookies, B.
Aob's like, what the fuck just happened? You need to
That
work
shit
on
is
that.
funny when he says. That shit is funny when when the real one says it. He's like crookie bookie.
Yeah, bro. You know, I've been trying to get work done on my hair, bro. The doctor said, you know, my hairline is never coming back, bro. You know, I tried, bro, but you know how we get down in the Bronx, B.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, we don't know none of that, man. We're from the South. You know, this is how we do it down here. It's Deontay Wilder, Bomb Squad all day. So,
but salute to Red Glove Militant, bro. You've been missing a lot stuff going on, bro. You know, with the MXBC, man. You know, salute OTK. Yeah, bro. You know, I had
yeah.
to.
So what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
You know, Wilder is a bum. You know, actually, you know, in honoring of Black History Month, let's have a trivia question. You know, I got this from my boy L Dog. So, you know, who got, you know, destroyed by the superior black white man on February 22nd, bro?
Oh man, yeah, we're not doing that. Peace.
Yeah, thank you, 1-2 Kid. Like, god damn.
Yeah, we're not like
haters.
I know he was I know he was joking, but yeah, man, that energy that he shout out to MMA, but yeah, man, all that racism shit, I don't even like playing up like with that shit. So but anyway, yeah, man, so we're pretty much gonna get undisputed, and I'm happy about that. I'm looking forward to that, you know. How you guys feel about that? How do you guys see the AJ Tyson Fury fight going down?
I'm crushed. That's how I feel about it. I'm crushed, man. I just think that you know, our boy's getting robbed here, but you know, it's what you get in boxing. It's what you get when your whole country turns against you.
If we take Wilder out of the equation, how do y'all see that matchup happening?
Man, I don't know. That is real for me is a 50-50 fight, man. Like that's a real 50-50 fight there. I mean, like here's the thing, all right. Everybody has known Tyson Fury for being that like slick boxer and everything. And then you had Wilder. I know you said leave Wilder out of it, but I gotta bring him in for this. You had Wilder with that crazy power, right? Then you had AJ, whose power is not quite what Wilder has, but it's still very powerful. And then his boxing ability isn't quite what Tyson Fury's is, but it's still really good, like one of the best in the division. So it's like he has kind of the best of both worlds. I want to go with AJ, and I'll be honest, I'm an AJ fan, but I can see Fury winning it too. This is a good ass fight.
You know, yeah, I feel the same way. I think like I like what AJ's doing in the sport, but I feel like you know, I really feel like Tyson Fury is gonna fuck up the money cart. And I feel like the style matchup, I'm leaning towards Tyson Fury in it. I'll be rooting for AJ, but my money will be on Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? If I had to make a bet, I'd bet on Tyson Fury just because he brings certain attributes to the game that I don't think you can get ready for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who do you spar to get that Tyson Fury work? You know what I'm saying? Really, like who moves around the ring like that at that size? And this dude damn near 300 pounds, and he just bearing in on you. I think AJ got a shot. You know what I mean? He's younger or young, and he definitely working on his game. But I'm just saying, them type of attributes are something that I just don't blow off. I'm like, yeah, like this dude's a problem. You know what I mean? It depends on which Tyson Fury comes in there, how motivated he's going to be. But I do know if he wins undisputed, he's probably going to quit boxing.
Well, this is what needs to happen. When AJ gets the knockout victory, he needs to write a letter to Deontay Wilder thanking him for getting him pre-knocked out ready. He was already knocked out first. Second off, when it comes to, you talk about slickness of Tyson Fury and, he might be the best, 84 punches in the first fight. Get out of here, man. This thing's going to be so one-sided. AJ's going to knock his ass out like he was knocked out in the first fight. And, AJ's going to win undisputed. Hopefully he retires, drops the belts, and, Wilder and America can get back on top again.
So you're saying that AJ is going to sleep Tyson Fury? That's how
ease.
You see it.
Wilder slept him with a left, man. With a left. You think AJ's left, not as powerful? AJ's left is twice as powerful.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that AJ's left is twice as powerful as Deontay Wilder's?
I would have to say that, yes.
Even as
when it comes to
Wilder
Deontay
fan,
Wilder's right,
top
it's
notch
like 100
Wilder
times.
So you're admitting that the American is on his left is only half the left of a guy from the UK?
Yes, but I'm also admitting that AJ's right is 1/100th of a right compared to the US.
So if we ever go to war, the United States, all we need is, a Wilder right hand to end the war.
Well, yeah, his right hand can take care of 99 people, pretty much.
Damn.
You know what? I could believe it or not, I could probably agree with that. That right hand ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, man. They gonna have them out there punching tanks and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, the motherfucker dude got a great right hand. But unfortunately, it didn't work well for him in the second fight when he attempted to use it, and it had absolutely no effect on Tyson Fury. I don't know. Yeah, what was it? What happened there? Did they extra pad his gloves there too?
No, okay. So when you knock out everybody that you've ever fought, including the man that you're having to rematch because somebody can't count. They did a documentary on the goddamn count, but we can't get a fucking court case on a damn anything. So let's not get into that. But what did you say? I already forgot it.
1, 2, 1, 2. You know what I think it is? All right. I think Wilder's right hand is the equivalent to like a 50 cal sniper, right? The range has to be right. And being that Tyson Fury rushed up on him, he couldn't get the range right. He couldn't get the full, that full power on him. And I think that's what it is. I think Tyson Fury figured out how to mitigate that power, or at least reduce it to something that he could eat. You know what I'm saying?
Like rolling.
I think
with
that's what it is.
You just roll with
because I think what a lot of people try to do is fight Wilder, like kind of move in and move out.
Yep.
And the thing is, when they move out, that's when they get caught, and that's just the right distance for Wilder to get the full extension
on a shot. Yep.
Exactly, the full extension. So then when it lands, it's devastating. But if you could do what Fury did, don't get me wrong, that's not an easy task, because we've seen, what was it, like 40 other people or whatever it is try to do it, and they couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a fact too. That's a fact too, because I think Triple G's the exact same way. People try to get away from him, and then that's the mistake because it gets full extension on his shots. But when they get inside, you notice he don't have much success. You know what I mean? He don't carry that same power. So he needs full extension on his shot. So he uses that to his advantage. And when people figure that out, like they did with, same with Deontay Wilder, when it's like, okay, I got to stay away from this guy because he's powerful, but that's exactly where he wants you to be, on the outside. So, it's a good observation, Red. Good breakdown. Good breakdown.
It wasn't really that great, but, whatever.
Well, what
I don't
type of,
expect much because nobody cares anymore. Nobody likes to look at anything. They just so happy to freaking throw away our champions. So
I think, but I mean, honestly, on an inside game, do you think Deontay Wilder has a lot of power, even to the point where he knows he don't, where he actually has to jump in the air when he throws an uppercut on the inside? You know.
Yeah, I don't know that he throws very many uppercuts at all. But then again, like that one guy who just said Red or whatnot, he just said that
or whatnot.
he's got to have a certain amount of distance and spacing or whatnot to land it. But nobody really fights Deontay Wilder. One time Fury came in there and actually fought him, and he got well, yeah, I guess whatever. But he lost the first one is what we need to really be looking at.
Right. So not what have you done for me lately, but your past equals your present. Right.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for instance, you got Ruiz won the first fight, and he got his rematch. Wilder wins the first fight, gives a rematch, and you just see how this goes. It all just circles back to across the pond and to whatever they want to do because they let them get away with anything.
So you want to see undisputed on American soil, basically. Or do you just want to see it wrapped around Wilder?
Nice. It would be nice. They can't do it on UK soil. God damn it. Nobody wants to talk about that shit.
They're doing it now.
No, they're not. They're not doing it on UK soil. They got to do it in the Middle East.
Right, but it's still going to be a UK fighter.
I mean, you could call it. I mean, I guess like Middle
you think
East.
It ain't going to be as lit?
UK.
You don't think it's going to be lit in the UK like it's going to be in Tampa?
No,
you don't think those gypsy trailer parks going to be lit?
There are some honest UK fans out there that are just as disgusted with this whole thing with Fury too, man. Like they're probably just as shocked as me that this is happening.
So you wouldn't want to be in the UK when that undisputed touches down. You wouldn't want to be there to celebrate, or you wouldn't want to be in the trailer park with the gypsies.
Shit, I got my own trailer park here to party in.
Yeah, but their trailers, they got double wides and double, triple on top of each other. They stack them.
Yeah, we got floating trailer parks out here, man. Just dock up next to somebody, have a good old time.
Hey, man. So, but we are getting that undisputed work, and that's good. And now, so are you rooting for Ramirez to pull it off? Because you said you want undisputed in America.
Goddamn right I am. Ramirez is going to pull it off. Everybody's talking about, Josh Taylor this, Josh Taylor that. But BS. Ramirez is going to come in there with that Mexican-style approach, and he's going to tear that man up.
So how do you see?
He's probably going to stop him. Probably about like 8-9. Get him out of there.
You see
UK's going to cry again. Probably get Canahan involved. Rob Wilder, something again.
So you see Wilder taking on the undisputed champion, whoever it may be, between AJ and Tyson Fury, and you see it basically going by stoppage.
Yeah, I mean, Wilder. They should just whoever wins it, they should just, like I said, write a letter thanking Deontay Wilder, and then just hand the belt over.
Thanking him for what? For holding up the division?
It wouldn't change much. Everybody else is getting belts handed to him.
So hand him undisputed.
Pass it off.
Well, he might have that opportunity if Tyson Fury becomes undisputed heavyweight champion. Because I think all them belts are just going to disappear. Like they just are going to be spread back out and sent out into the world. A lot of vacant titles going to be out there. I don't think that this dude's going to stick around for any. I think he's going directly to the WWE if he becomes undisputed heavyweight champion.
How are they just skipping over Usyk? Like, why can't we get Usyk his due justice and get Fury to fucking man up?
Why don't we get an eliminator with Usyk and Wilder? Why we wait? If we're talking about a perfect world.
See, but you just switched the question around. You could do that, or you could do what I said and do it the correct way, the proper way that it's supposed to go, that the whole design of the system was based around, and somebody actually defends what they're supposed to, gives you time for Fury and Wilder to settle their shit. And
so
then
who fights then? So if you get undisputed,
and I don't want to hear about Dillian White bullshit.
If you get undisputed right now, who gets the shot? is it going to be Usyk or Wilder?
Yeah, they're gonna give it to fucking Usyk.
So you don't like Usyk either, because he's not Wilder.
I like Usyk to an extent. You know, I like him over there. If he comes here, you know, he's going to get knocked out. But I can't just sit here and lie to you and act like Usyk is anybody compared to Wilder. I mean, he should be at Bridgerweight or Cruiserweight or something. But that man's not ready.
Well, Wilder could do that too.
With Chisora.
Wilder could campaign at Bridgerweight and become the undisputed Bridgerweight champion.
Man, when you knock out almost every single heavyweight, why would you, you know, go down? Who is Usyk fought at heavyweight? Oh yeah, that one guy, and then he gets a freaking shot at undisputed.
Hey, undisputed is great. I like undisputed, and why not? Shit, what else going on? Who else besides Wilder deserves a shot at undisputed? Dillian White, and who else?
Oh no!
You don't think Dillian White deserves a shot at undisputed?
Dillian White was lucky enough to get KO'd by Povetkin, so he doesn't get KO'd and, you know, highlight finished and passed around to every single team.
So give me an American name besides Wilder that deserves a shot at undisputed.
Well, Wilder's the only one that deserves it. I mean, the only other one that is like remotely close would be Ruiz. And you know how they do any American champion. Like
is
Ruiz,
Wilder fighting? Is Wilder
they sent his ass back to the States.
Is Wilder fighting Charles Martin?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope not.
If they do, who you rooting for?
Who do you think?
Tight shorts or El Dente?
Man, you know who's going to win that fight. It's going to be Wilder. That's who I'm rooting for. It's not going to even be close. This is just something they're trying to throw at us to appease us and to get y'all distracted from what's really going on out here.
What's really going on?
I mean, I just explained it. All the robberies, you know, you got first fight is completely, you know, one-sided to Wilder. Then, you know, this past pandemic, we have Canahan coming out with Tyson Fury, and everybody's just so cool with, you know, being linked to a career mob member. It's like nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. If that was Wilder or if that was Ruiz or somebody that had been tied back to that shit, man, you wouldn't have heard the end of it. He would be thrown under the jail.
Who's that?
Wilder or Ruiz, any American champion that had that attached to him.
Who are you talking about though? Besides those
Tyson
two?
Fury.
What about him?
He had Canahan attached to him, and he had to publicly come out, and he had to say that he's no longer with him, and he's no longer an advisor. I don't know if you're familiar with the Canahans, are you?
Nope.
Yeah, they're a big crime family. And once people started digging into it, aka me, and I had to send some reports out about this, finally, you know, the news had to freaking put some light to it. But even when they did, nobody cared. Nobody gave a fuck.
So you said there's some corruption in boxing.
There's so much corruption in boxing.
Yeah, we know that. I do believe that. You know, it's something that I might have to look into and check it out. So you're basically saying that Deontay Wilder was treated unfairly in the whole aspect of what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a light way to put it. I mean, it was freaking murder.
Murdered. So there's definitely a case out there that needs to be tended to ASAP. That slipped under the radar of the boxing.
No,
fan.
It didn't slip under the radar. They swept it under the radar.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to watch these things. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. Appreciate you letting me. You know, not everybody lets you talk about Wilder nowadays. Everybody just tries to make fun of you and tell you that you're a fucking idiot or something like that when you're probably one of the smartest people in the world. So I appreciate you. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. Shout out to PBC. We're getting this third fight. And yeah, fuck Tyson Fury.
Well, you heard it first, man. You said, fuck Tyson Fury Promotions. That's the way he feels. It's what it is. It was an open platform, man. I really enjoyed this live today. I'm glad everybody who came through. Shout out to the Black Horsemen, IOTBA, MMA, Sport and Advantage, Alter Ego. You know, everybody that was here, Red Glove Militant. You know what I mean? Jalik the leader. So keep those guys in mind. You know what I mean? And everybody in the chat. You know, Chen Smoke, Toby, IBT, the whole squad. You know what I mean? This is the UGC. This is hashtag THC, the Truth Hurts crew. So we're gonna let these people come up here and, you know, definitely give us their opinions on boxing and where it is today, you know, unfiltered for the most part, you know what I mean? So I just want to thank everybody for the support and swing it through. And if I missed anybody, please don't take it personal. Enjoy the rest of your day, fellas and ladies. Shout out to the queen of boxing, Lisa Bales. Peace, y'all.